Surprised. Surprise would be the initial reaction, followed shortly after by excitement. Even back in the day when I was with Abbotsford and San Antonio playing against Rockford, it was just growing up and coming here and seeing Brent play, not too far down the road there, and just being a part of this organization, whether you're playing against him or whatnot. It was always pretty exciting. So, I'm very, very happy and very excited and for the opportunity to come here in Rockford and play.
How cool is it to be in the same organization as your brother?
Yeah, very cool. That was kind of my first taste of pro hockey. I wasn't playing, but I always went and visited Brent with Chicago there, and just being a part of that, and now getting to wear the same colors is pretty cool. So yeah, very excited.
Now that you got a little ice time with this team, what are your first impressions of the team?
The team's great. We have a lot of hardworking guys. The scoring's been dispersed here just from looking at the stat sheet and coming in and seeing how everybody's doing. But everybody seems to be contributing. I think it's a well-balanced team, pretty deep, and the guys work hard. So it's a pretty important time for us right now, coming down the stretch into playoffs, and nothing's guaranteed. So the guys are ramping it up here now for the next few days before we start our heavy schedule of games.
You put up some really good numbers in Stockton. Is there a part of your game that you were focused on improving, and do you feel like you achieved that while you were there?
Yeah, I mean that was definitely a big work in progress this year. We didn't do so well on the stat sheet as a team, just winning a lot of games. So yeah, definitely defensive stuff was more of an aspect that I was focusing on. Every game was a test, just because of our record and the amount of good teams that were in our division. So yeah, just focus on playing defense first. Trying to keep the pucks out of our net. That was kind of the main thing, and then let the offensive points come after that.
Do you still turn to your brother much for advice, or are you past that now?
Yeah, I mean, well, more so now, just kind of how he knows all the guys here. So, I had a few questions for him earlier on, but no, I mean. I try to model my game somewhat after him, especially defensively. So obviously I look the part. We do skate the same and look the same out there. But yeah, I definitely come to him to advice when I need it, and just on little things here and there. But for the most part, my brother and I, our conversations are usually how everybody's doing, how the family's doing, how they're doing. It's not always hockey related. So, but now obviously it'll be a little bit more hockey related now.
You have any personal goals set for your time in Rockford?
You know what? I just want to come in here and contribute and play. Whatever that's going to be. Same thing it's been all years. Just focus on my defensive game first. Let the offense come after that, and just be a guy that the coaches and the team can rely on to go out there and whether or not it's shut down some offensive chances for the other team or get some for us. So, I'm just going to focus on my game and contributing whichever way I can.